Beautiful.
Cool.
Cool.
Do a couple more.
Yeah.
No. I feel like a giant.
It impacted my whole career, actually. I mean, I started when there were still albums, there was still vinyl. And my first record was on vinyl and a cassette. And then by the time it was done with its cycle, it was on CD and cassette. It just happened there at the end of the 80s. So I saw technology go through the 80s, through the 90s, and then this thing, Pro Tools, came in, at the turn of the century. And I finally, with social media and technology and everything as it sort of has grown, I believe it all works for the artist. I think that we have more at our fingertips than we had before. My last album was my first independent album.
Nice.
I'd been on Island Records for 25 years, and I became that artist that they were happy with me. They didn't have to put any money in. They knew I'd sell this many records, and they just set me there. And I'm like, this is great, but I want more. We all want to, reach as high as we can, not just what we're expected to do. So I went independent, went with a new management and all this, and put an album together. And it was the first time that I had not done what I usually did, which was you get a producer, I get 2 weeks in the studio, you get the budget, I write the songs beforehand, come in with the band, boom, we make the record. This was the first time I would go to a writer's home studio, to like Jerry Wonda in New York, went to his Platinum Sound studios, worked with different writers, mostly musicians. I find I have to write my own top line because I just don't sing other people's words very well. And I collaborated, and it was technology. It's you can have these little small studios, and you can create right there, and you can get the feel of a song other than just, most of my songs, 90% of my songs are on just, I could just sit and play guitar and sing them to you, because that's the way I always wrote. But for the first time, there's so much more, and now I'm getting a little bit more computer savvy. I've got a machine, and I think it's a wonderful world.
So it's opening things up for you. That's really exciting.
Yes.
I imagine for you in your process, it's probably technology's always been a part of it.
Yeah, I actually got discovered on YouTube.
See?
Yeah, so I started out recording myself singing the songs that I wrote in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And millions of people all over the world were with me in my room.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. And then you're right, there's so much opportunity at your fingertips. You can I just pretended to be my own manager and just reached out to MTV and all these people was like, hey, there's this great girl. You should check her out. But there's so much stuff that we can do if we know how to use it properly.
Yeah.
And not just think that you just let me just put this up here and throw this on the wall and see what sticks. Do it on purpose.
Yeah.
You can really make something happen.
That's so
Yeah.
smart. Otis, in that he would do all the horn arrangements. He would come in and go notes, da da da. Oh, this is my wife, Linda.
Hi.
Oh, honey, you gotta meet Priscilla.
Hi, Sandy. Nice to meet you. I've actually interviewed you one time for a story about Nurse Jackie and anti-heroes. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh, how are you? I'm so excited you're doing this. This is awesome.
She is amazing.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Hi. Nice to meet you. It's my pleasure. I love that you guys are here.
Oh, we're so happy to be here.
Please.